healthy. Joined for the first time this evening by the co-host of the weekly Dartscast podcast, Alex Moss. Good evening, Alex.
Good evening, Dan. Good evening, everyone. Yes, really exciting lineup we've got here for night 3 of the WDF World Championships. 3 of the most exciting teenage talents in world darts. One of them about to throw his first 3 darts in the open tournament, Jenson Walker. We've also got Mitchell, Luri and Paige as well. And we're going to see Schaefer back on the stage at the end of play tonight as he looks to continue that defence of his World Championship title as well.
58.
Well, that's how strong the field is. The fact that Schaefer didn't even get a mention in that opening monologue. But yes, he will close out the evening's action against the number 9 seed Stefan Schroeder of the Netherlands.
41.
But Walker is being tipped for a good run. Yes, it's a tough section of the draw that he finds himself in. Winner of this will face the American David Fatum, and it's in the same mini section as Raymond Smith, who, other than Jimmy Van Schie, is the favourite.
$177.
But a confident start from Jiri Brejcha, who has minimal stage experience. He's played a couple of times on the European tour, most recently against Nathan Aspinall, where he was beaten 6-0, so it was a pretty tough baptism.
81.
These very early stages, it looks like Jiri Brejcha will avoid
58.
being whitewashed
82.
on the stage tonight. 82 left after 12 darts on his throw, always a good position to be in.
$62. Jenson Uruguay 152.
Aggressive. 152. Won't go for Walker.
100. Jiri Uruguay 20.
It's a highly unorthodox throw that Brejcha has.
Yeah, that came short in the first leg.
Proving useful. Takes the first leg in 16 darts.
It's a confident start for him. He's looking
100.
to continue the winning run for players from Czechia in this tournament so far. Yesterday we saw Jitka Sisarova get her Women's World Championship campaign up and running with a win. This afternoon we saw Dalibor Schweik win on his debut in the Open tournament.
134.
Uses incredibly light darts, does Jiri Brejcha. And a little bit like a man we saw earlier today, Liam Mandel Lawrence uses the springy points.
Been reliably informed
57.
by our co-commentator, our colleague Andrew Sinclair, that they are 13 grams, which I'm pretty sure will make them the lightest arrows that are being flung at that Lakeside stage this year.
Possibly ever.
46. $134.
Good visit from Walker, 2 treble visit, gets him down to a decent finish to level up this opening set. A bit like Brejcha in the last leg, leaving a decent finish after 12 darts on throw.
64. Jenson Uruguay 76.
Double top.
56. Jiri Uruguay 151.
This would make Walker shake. 151 for Brejcha.
22. Jenson Uruguay 20.
Going to go and not going to put much of a dent in it.
No score.
He's going to get a go because Walker going in the wrong
Jiri
bed there.
Uruguay 129.
Jiri would have wished he'd have scored more than 22 in the last visit. chance options here. 72 left. Can look for another treble, may look double-double.
$77. Jenson Yuri card 20.
This will be closer to double six. Well, not by much.
Yeah, that's game short in the second half. Jenson Walker.
A bit more hard work.
Third leg is Yuri to throw first. Game on.
Jenson Walker up and running on his Open World Championship debut. Mentioned it down that run to the final of the boys event last year.
140.
He went into that event as one of the favourites. It's the number one seed. I believe he won 10 ranking titles.
124.
And I spoke to him a few months ago, just after he won that Champions Week at the Modus Super Series, the Cathedral of Darts. And he was saying that the defeat to Archie Self in the final was a last set decider. It took him a long time to get over. He said 4 or 5 days of sulking. And then he said on stage after losing that final, I'm going to come back stronger. And we've seen him do that this year, winning
59.
titles and getting himself into the Open Championship. And he had a choice to make, didn't he? He was one of the players that qualified for this tournament and also the ADC Global Championship. And I've got to say, I thought he was very open and honest in his statement that he put out, his club statement, if you like, saying which tournament he was going to play in. Very sensible head on young shoulders.
Yes, there was no corner flag company in the statement, was there?
That was the only thing missing, I think.
I've got to admit, I'm a big fan of the Jenson Walker brand. It's originally from Coventry, and
60.
you can probably tell the shirt pays homage to the ska scene that was about in Coventry back in the 70s and 80s.
55.
Walking onto the specials, I'm a big fan of that.
Yeah, I'm with you there. So, a fan of the Coventry City football team, or to give them their correct title, Frank Lampard's Coventry City, who are doing a pretty good job in the championship so far this year.
121. Jenson Yuri card 127.
Treble 19.
87. Yuri card 77.
He's set up as well as he possibly could. Double top for Jiri.
57. Jenson Yuri card 40.
Chance to break here for Jenson, looking at tops.
Yeah, that's game short in the third.
Just like he did in the previous visit. That is the first break of this match, goes to the young man, the teenager. Now throwing to win this first set.
Forward leg is Jenson to throw first. Game on. $45.
As far as debuts go at Lakeside last year, Jenson very impressive in his first game in the boys tournament. 92 average, 101 first 9 average. Really did put the benchmark down in that
140.
I've got to say, I'm looking forward to that tournament again this year. I think there's some cracking players
140.
in it again. Mitchell Lowry, he'll probably go in as the favourite given what he's done this year, but Archie Self, the winner last year, what a campaign he had on his debut. 16 years old now, he'll be involved again, looking to try and defend it.
Kaya Basel, another player who's won a senior tournament at the tender age of 14. Mason Tees as well. Florian Price was impressive last year on his debut, playing in the boys tournament, so he's just certainly bright. And with there being no age restrictions on entries in the WDF system, teenagers across the land who've got some talent with 3 darts in hand could maybe look at this and think, I'll have a go.
They certainly could. I think their tournaments, the Open Youth and
99.
the girls that are just going to get better and better. We talk about the Luke Littler effect, what he's done for the sport of darts, getting more young boys and girls into playing the game. I'm sure over the years to come there's going to be many more of them coming onto that stage looking to get
60.
a World Championship title under their belts.
80.
And I think the standard's just going to keep growing and growing.
48.
Clearly a 16s-man with that approach on 80.
Good boards management, you've got to say, from Jenson Walker, and again, that's something that we're seeing
60.
from the younger players.
Judging required 32.
Utilising every opportunity to leave their favourite double. Walker looks...
That's King Solve in the first set.
Jenson Walker set to the interceptor. He goes 1-0 up.
Second set, first leg is Jenson to throw first. Game on.
He's definitely racked up the air miles this year as Jenson Walker.
136.
And just look at where he's been out and about recently. There's the title win in Czechia the weekend before Malta. Been playing in Ireland. He went to the World Open.
59.
And World Masters, Latvian Open, Italian Open. Well-travelled young man.
140.
That's something that's been in the Jenson Walker DNA, if you like, for quite a long time. I remember chatting to him earlier this year, talking about how he got into darts. It was during the lockdowns, boredom basically, to cure that, something to do.
26.
And he was honest. He said, I didn't get good straight away. It took him a lot of hours, a lot of time practicing. His first tournament that he went to in the JDC,
94.
he averaged 57, and he thought, this is okay. But he told his dad, I want to get better. So his dad took him to all the local tournaments they could find around his area to keep improving. And we're seeing the fruits of that labour now. Playing at World Championships
131.
and all the titles that he's won.
91.
Well, he's certainly making big strides here.
140.
140 doesn't get Jiri down to a finish.
20.
Well, that's been one slight weak spot in his game so far, the darts at double. Already missed 10 of them.
100. Jenson Jiri card 20.
If he is to make a deep run this week at Lakeside, but
that's King Solve in the first leg.
10 first start.
Jenson Walker. Second leg is Jiri to throw first.
For Walker. That is 4 legs on the spin. $140. 60. 60. 99. 100. Finds the treble with the last dart. He looks to stop this run of legs. Jenson Walker
60.
continuing. This is on Jiri's throw. It's a leg. Feel like he needs to win. Stop this run of momentum from Jenson. At the moment he's running away with it.
60.
Jenson won't panic because this is a leg that he can afford to lose.
180.
180 for Walker.
141.
Down to a finish. A better one than the 141. Puts the pressure on. We'll get a go at it to try and double his lead in this set.
59. Jenson Jiri 102. 94. Yuri car 82.
Two tops.
42. Jenson
Obviously
Yuri
the
car
intention.
8.
This for a 2-0 lead. Walker.
No score.
Second time in this match goes in.
Yuri car
double.
40.
Folds Jiri Brejcha 3 more darts at tops to get on the board in set 2. Now having to switch to double 10. Can he work his way inside? Yes, he can.
Yeah, that's came short in the second line.
Brejcha on the mark, stops that runner
Third leg
legs.
is Jenson to throw first.
Walker.
Came on.
Annoying one for Jenson.
96.
Winner will wait until Wednesday to get back into action.
43.
Match with David Fatum.
$137.
David's had a good year. Going deep at the Dutch Open, which you've been there a few times now, Dan. You can tell us all about how tough that tournament is to win and get that far, and also just how crazy it is as well. How many people are involved in that event as well. It looks remarkable.
Well, the best description I've ever had about the Dutch Open came from Richard Ashdown, who said it's
56.
Glastonbury for darts fans. And it's hugely tough. Jeffrey Sparidaans, who beat Fatum in that final, had to win 13 games to get his hands on the Dutch Open crown. David Fatum is one to watch.
59.
Not necessarily because of his darting ability, although he does have that in abundance. He's a rather colourful character, is the Scorpion.
140.
He does have some jazzy shirts, and mention he's the Scorpion. We're watching the Scorpion here as well. Brejcha has that nickname as well.
So we could have a Scorpion derby on our hands.
Could indeed. With more darts like that from
Jenson
Jiri,
Yuri car
there's a chance.
72.
72 to go back in front in this set. Tops.
52.
Goes inside is more
Yuri car
missed doubles
96.
from the young man. Can Brejcha punish him?
$56. Jenson Yuri car 20.
Double five.
15.
Seemed to flick at that
Yuri
last dart.
car 40.
Sunk to his knees as well. Tops for Brejcha. Break Walker down to double 10. He's hit this a few times already.
$30.
Doesn't get it this time though.
Jenson Yuri
Let
car
Jenson.
5.
Couldn't have got much closer. Double two.
No score. Yuri car 10.
Worrying amount of faffing from Jenson Walker here.
Gonna come
5.
back.
The last dart doesn't count. Jenson Yuri car 5.
Jiri Brejcha feeling the wrath of Marco Meyer.
Yeah, that's game short in the third leg. Jenson Walker.
Walker steps in.
Fourth leg is Jiri to throw first. Game on.
23 dart holder throw.
$140. $100.
It's not been a flawless performance so far from Jenson Walker, but it's one of the next two legs. It will be going 2-0 up.
45.
Track for a straight sets victory. At this point, it is just about getting that W, getting through to the next round. This could be a
93.
long week of darts if you do go deep into the tournament. Something that he's got an awful lot of experience of over the last few years in the youth events, winning pretty much every event there is within the WDF system. World Youth Cups, Europe Youth Cups.
$22.
It's been okay so far from Walker. I mean, that visit aside, the scoring has generally been at a good level, but 17 missed darts at double already.
$140.
If he does get through, he does know the area of his game that he'll need to brush up on for the next round.
140. Jiri Karl, 116.
Big number missed, so you're just checking carefully.
$69. Jenson Jiri Karl, 146.
Well, two big numbers missed.
$105. Jiri Karl, 47.
Just tapping him on the shoulder. Again, it's another big single he's aimed for that he's not got. 17 left. Making a right mess of this. One dart, he's going to get a double eight.
Yeah, that's game short in the fourth line. Brejcha.
Unintentional exhibition
Fifth
finish.
flag is Jenson through first. Game on.
Sends this second set to a deciding leg.
I don't think he'll be doing that again.
95.
It's funny how darts work sometimes. Jenson Walker's hit the wrong double twice. It's proved costly. Brejcha hits the wrong double, ends up checking out.
55. 99. $41.
Well, advantage firmly with Walker now after the first two visits. He piles in the trebles again.
140.
Down to a finish after 9 darts. Brejcha still in the 400s.
$100. Jenson Jiri Karl, 167. 127.
Again, set up play from Jenson Walker, I think, has been one of his strongest attributes in this game tonight. So many times he's had 100 odd left. He's left a double after 3 darts.
Jenson Jiri Karl, 40.
And that double of choice is tops.
8.
It was his choice for 2 darts.
It's like one of my darts at tops, that last one. Electing to switch. Come back with 3 darts at double 16, which is his preferred route. He's had a bit more success on that so far.
41. Jenson Jiri Karl, 32.
Can do what he likes. Jiri Brejcha's nowhere close.
That's game short in the second set. Jenson Walker. Third set, first leg. It's Jiri to throw first.
Jenson,
Game
you
on.
get the feeling, is in third gear, strolling towards round 2.
Maturity there is something that really stands out for me from Jenson Walker.
140.
So many players will have seen miss tops twice, still go for it, persevere.
135.
He'd have time on his side, but he decided, you know what? Let's leave something I prefer instead. Let's leave that double 16. It pays off. Gets him that second set. Now one away from last 32.
114. $16. 121.
Scoring again from Jenson. On point.
Yeah, 6 big trebles from 9 darts. He's looking very, very good for a place in round 2.
57. Jenson Jiri 105.
Only 57 from Jiri. Double eights.
Yeah, that's came short in the first leg. Jenson won.
He joins the double-double finishing as well.
Second leg is
Chuckle to
Jenson to throw
himself.
first. Came on.
More exhibition darts. I'm sure will be available for bookings.
114.
So I might be booking Jiri, Brejcha and Jenson Walker, I think, for my next exhibition. They're going to pull out finishes like that.
$60.
That was a breaker throw as well in that leg, so Walker get the job done in this set if he can hold throw twice.
$59. 100. 121.
Another 2 treble visit.
Piling up, aren't they? He's outscoring Jiri, Brejcha, who right now looks to be heading
140.
for another first game defeat on the big stage. He's won his first 2 WDF ranking titles this year, which has helped him get to the Lakeside for the first time via the rankings. A few semi-finals, another final. It's been a good year for him. May need to invest in some glasses though if he comes back in next year.
135.
See where those darts land.
Jenson Jiri 81.
Jiri the Squint Brejcha. Bullseye for Jenson Walker.
40. Jiri
Wide.
66.
Missed to get that break back. 66. Ups for the 14s. So that'll be 20 for double 16.
34. Jenson Jiri 41.
Got to be 5 double 9 surely. Oh. Double 8.
25.
Goes outside.
Jiri 32.
Just level the set.
24. Jenson Jiri 16.
Raised eyebrows from Walker. An opportunity probably doesn't deserve.
Yeah, that's came short in the second
Doesn't
round.
matter. It's an
Jenson
opportunity he
Walker.
takes. Jenson
Third leg is
Walker
Jiri
knows he only needs one
first.
more leg.
Game on.
Place in round 2.
Yeah, one of the next 3 legs will be enough for Walker to win on his Open World Championship
59.
debut here at Lakeside. Scoring's been good. Setup play's been good for the most part. He knows there's more levels to get through.
Believe, 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 he says.
140.
I'm a believer after those 3 darts. Kicks off the leg of a 140.
$125. 45. 59.
Looking more and more likely that Jiri will not make it a Czech hat-trick.
60.
Following the wins for Kirsi and Dalibor Smolik. Now a first game earlier this afternoon, which took plenty of attention for Dalibor's unscheduled visit to the toilet.
Yeah.
140.
A break during the leg, which we don't often see. He did come back and hit the double straight
119. Jiri require 118.
Walker down to a finish himself, which could win him the match. He will get a chance at it.
52. Jenson Jiri require 137.
Straight sets.
53. Jiri requires 66.
Doesn't go. That 137, a checkout that he took out in that final last year against Archie Self, kept him in it. Doesn't go this time. Brejcha, double 16.
34.
Doesn't go either.
Jenson Jiri require 84.
84 for Walker.
59. Jiri required 32.
Very nearly won it in style. It's to extend the match. Double 8 for Brejcha. Dart left at double 4.
Does keep short in the third leg.
Keeps his World Championship
4 legged
alive.
Jenson to throw first. Game on. $140.
Well, that double 4 may only be ceremonial. It might just prolong what is inevitably about to come. A lot of the missed darts at double that Jiri has have not been far away. It's been well thrown darts. Fine margins in this sport.
60.
Walker had that one match dart at the ball. He looks to have put that behind him straight away, kicking off this leg on throw with a 140. There's no panic stations yet for him.
60. 59. 140.
Back comes Jiri. Walker filling up that treble again.
145.
Down to 97. Once again, on the cusp of a place in round 2.
Love that use of the bullseye. It's only a difference
43.
of 5 points.
Judging
It means he can get this done in 2.
97.
Now treble 18.
57.
Well, it's good to see Jiri still smiling. I think he'll have enjoyed his first Lakeside experience.
81.
But it looks like it's going to be a
Jenson
losing
requires
experience.
40.
Double top for Jenson Walker.
No score. Jiri require 137.
I do wonder whether Jenson did consider going 8 double 16, leaving his preferred double. May do it on the next visit. May go straight for
59.
tops to get him through. Let's see what he does.
Jenson require 40. Game shot.
No, he goes the routine way.
Jenson Walker.
And Jenson Walker, in relatively stress-free fashion, advances into the second round. Jiri Brejcha will not become the third Czech player to win on the Lakeside stage this week. He's enjoyed the experience, but Jenson Walker, one of the most talented young players in the WDF system, is safely through by 3-0.
Ladies and gentlemen, please show your appreciation to Jiri Brejcha. And marching on into the next round, Jenson Walker. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to take a very quick 5-minute break. 5 minutes' time, we will return to the stage with our next match from the women's competition.
The 47th annual Winmore Fleetwood Memorial Las Vegas Open runs from 16th through 18th of January. Sign up for a chance at Open Women's 2026 WDF World Championship spots.
The Romanian Darts Festival is 23rd to 25th of January. Register by Wednesday the 23rd of January to join one of the WDF's biggest darting festivals in historic Bucharest.
The Toto Dutch Open Darts is 5th to 8th of February. Registered by 15th of January. With 2026 WDF World Championship places on offer, Mr. World's largest darts party. Don't miss it.
The Irish Open, Irish Classic and Carli Open take place in November 2026. The WDF's second biggest festival offers more chances for 2027 World Championships qualification.
For more details on each tournament, visit the link in the description. Special thanks to sponsors and partners Target, Luke 1977, Master Cooler and broadcast partner S4C.
ranking titles. The former Cleveland Extravaganza champion, the reigning Witch City Open champion, making her Lakeside debut from the USA, Asia, Jalbert. Her opponent takes part in her third Lakeside World Championship. The reigning Denmark Masters and British Classic champion from the Netherlands, Aletta Wajer.
Back to the women's draw then, and we have Aletta versus Asia. Netherlands against the USA, and for Aletta Wajer, this might be something of a bittersweet experience. It's her third consecutive appearance at Lakeside. She was a quarter-finalist last year, losing out to Lorena Rietbergen. But upon the conclusion of this tournament, she's going to be putting darts on the back burner so she can focus more on being a mum, her personal life. So she'll be hoping to go out with a bang. She has had a pretty good year. Title wins in Denmark and the England Classic as well. So she will come into this game as the favourite against another debutant. 9 in total today are playing on the Lakeside stage for the very first time, and one of them is Asia Jalbert. Spoken previously about generational battles. Well, Asia is 48 years the junior of the other American lady in the draw, Paula Murphy. 21 years old. She started to win plenty of titles back in her homeland. But this is going to be a real step up against Aletta Wajer, who does have a really good A-game in her. She doesn't necessarily produce it often enough, but Andrew Sinclair, because of the context of this game, because it's going to be her last World Championship, we think, for some time, she'll obviously want to go out on a high.
Absolutely, and I'm sure she'll be hoping that she can probably play with a sense of freedom up there, because
81.
Of course she'll want to win and keep this run going as long as she can, but ultimately this is what she worked towards. She qualified to get here as the end point.
140.
And will just want to play as well as she can in this one. A big opportunity for young Asia. So that good year, probably our most consistent to date
41.
on the women's side. So I think this will be the first of many times we see her on this stage.
134.
Would in some ways liken Aletta to play we saw earlier today, Priscilla Steenberg, and the scoring power when it's on is really, really good, but sometimes you can get a bit flustered with the darts at double.
I think that's a very fair comparison. She made a strong start to this one. She will have time on the doubles, but will also need to make sure she converts. As we've said, it's a very short fire format in the women's side, first to 2 sets.
60.
So isn't really a lot of room for manoeuvre or error.
Not tempted by the bullseye.
87.
It's a good leave. Tops after 12. Should be pretty pleased with that. First leg of the game.
100.
A very good leg.
Aletta, you require 40. No score.
Therein lies the
Paige, you
problem.
require 137.
137 for Asia Jalbert.
$59. Aletta, you require 40. Games on the first leg.
Fourth time of
Aletta
asking. Aletta Wajer pins tops for the first
Second
leg of the
leg,
match.
Aletta to throw first.
Early break of
Game
throw.
on.
Yeah, it's been an interesting year for Aletta. She announced a while ago that this would be the sort of end of the road for now, at least, while she's
29.
taking time to be a mum. And I think people may remember when she made her debut on this stage a couple of years ago, she was actually pregnant when she played here, which has been done a couple of times now, but was impressive to kind of continue and play at a decent level, obviously while carrying. But yeah, she announced that she got a win at the Denmark Masters back in May and played quite well there. Had to survive match starts in the final against ladies we saw in action earlier this afternoon, who I thought played very well. Amine Dursun.
180.
That's very well done from Asia Jalbert, but no, Aletta played very well there. She did well to win the British Classic in September as well, and that was a good bit of, I suppose, tactical travelling from Aletta, because last year she was part of the Dutch team that did very well at the Europe Cup. She won 3 gold medals as part of that team.
134.
But this year she wasn't, because again she's sort of taking a break from playing at this level. So with a number of the top players out in Korea for the World Cup, England, Scotland, Wales, Ireland, they've all gone, she made the decision to go to Bridlington for the British Open and the British Classic, thinking that actually this is going to be a more favourable field for me, and picked up that title, played well to do so, and that was enough to really cement her points to get her here and put her in pot 1 of the draw.
63.
And it was a similar story for Asia. The weekend before, she was in the World Cup, playing for Team USA, alongside Paula Murphy and also the 7th seed Tracy Firetag, who we'll see later in the week.
60.
Asia won the Which City Open in New Hampshire, which again gave her a sizable jump up the rankings and put her in position.
98. Asia, you require 40.
Double 10. Double 5.
No score.
Oh, that was wild.
Aletta, you require 72. Games on the second leg. Aletta Wajer.
Well, that is punishment for Asia Jalbert.
Third leg, it's Asia to throw first. Game on.
Aletta was in the same boat in the leg before. Had 3 at tops and made no progress. Oh, 3 at a double, made no progress. And then came
60.
back. But for Aletta, outside of those 2 title wins, her form this year has been quite scratchy. A lot of
84.
Lower averages than we would expect from her, some early exits in tournaments, so I think perhaps testament to the fact she's not practicing as much as she was before. I'm sure that's ramped up in preparation for this World Championship, of course. Not an easy draw for her in the first round of the game that awaits her. In the last 16 is the top seed, fellow Dutch woman, Lorena Rietbergen, who is coming into this one again a bit under the radar despite being top seed. She's not necessarily one of the people who's been spoken about as a potential winner or contender for that title.
100.
Has played some very good darts all season. Number 1 seed for a reason.
Yeah, she's number 1 seed because of the sheer
60.
volume of darts that she plays. She is here, there and everywhere. And if Aletta wins, she'll have the chance for revenge after her quarter-final loss last year.
99. $47. Asia, you require 142.
Lovely double 17 cover shot there from
136.
Paige. Not sure she ideally would have wanted to leave herself on double 3. No, Richard Ashdown would, but it's not a double for everyone.
AJ, you require
because
6.
It's at eye level for him. 2-2-2.
Games on the third leg. AJ Jalbert.
Well, it will be an interesting story for her to tell people in the future. How did you win your first leg at Lakeside?
Game on.
Treble 17, double 17, treble 17, followed by 2-2-2. If it works, it works.
60.
So, good stuff from Aja. She actually first sort of came onto my, I guess, radar as a darts player a few years ago when she won her first title, a senior women's title in the WDF system. She was just 18 at the time, so
121.
It was very notable for her to win that. It's the Cleveland Extravaganza, another brilliantly named tournament from our friends in North America. And
100.
She wasn't that interested at the time in pushing on fully with committing to the women's circuit because she wanted to focus on her studies and kind of all of that sort of thing that was going on in her life at the time.
81.
But now, 3 years on from that, she's very active. I know she's got a big group of sponsors behind her as well. She's one of the, I suppose, big four. There are sort of 4 top players on the women's circuit in the US that you always see at the business end of tournaments. If you look at their results from this year, there's a lot of finals, semis, quarters where they've all then been beaten by each other. It's
60.
Aja, Paula Murphy, Tracy Firetag, and the one who hasn't qualified this year, Carli West, who actually won the first US tournament 60. Of the new season. Carli, she won the Seacoast Open in Boston earlier this month, beat Aja in the final. So, yeah, those 4 are really the 4 to watch for, but Aja, of course, the youngest by
59.
Quite a distance, and really I think the American team are hoping that she can be an example for them. They're trying to do a lot more with the youth scene over there. They have a great support system over there for bringing them over for World Cups and all of that sort of thing, and that most of the American tournaments do run youth competitions, but I know they want to get numbers up and get more 60. Of their youth players playing and comfortable to play. So if she is someone who has graduated from their youth system can kick on, that's something I know that the ADO team will be very happy
71.
about.
71. Aja, you require 120.
Shanghai for Aja Jalbert. Needs treble 20. Definitely didn't need that.
40. Aletta, you require 40. Games on the first set.
First set belongs to Aletta Wajer. It's been a pretty impressive standard from both players so far.
Throw first. Game on.
Yeah, high 70s averages.
I was going to say both playing well above their seasonal average. So it's encouraging that you
44.
Often come to this level. You want to play on this big stage. It's what these players, particularly on the women's side, this is the biggest prize on offer in the women's game. They
59.
Work all year to perform on this stage, and when you get here, there's a lot of pressure on you to play to your best and peak for this tournament. So the fact they've both started
30.
So strongly and are over-indexing compared to what we would expect is fantastic testament to them, their preparation, but also the fact that if there are any nerves, they're being channeled in a good way so far.
42. 96. $60.
Both players qualified for this by virtue of just purely the rankings table.
133.
Regional tables or win any platinum and gold events. They were just there by merit of what they've done this year.
40.
Oh, I know it was a bit touch and go for Brejcha. She had a long chat with me at the World Cup in South Korea and was, you know, am I in, am I not in, what do I need to do to be in, how far away from being in am I? And I sort of said to her at the time, you know, you are in the last spot in at the moment, but any points you can pick up in the Korea Open or the World Masters will help you. And she got to the last 16 at the World Masters, which was what got her over the line.
83.
Lost out there to Ragnar David from Norway in the last 16.
$60. Aletta require 20. Games on the first leg. Aletta Wajer. Second leg, it's Asia to throw first.
Aletta Wajer is playing like somebody who wants to make this count.
It's a very determined look on her face. She's really thrown with conviction in this one.
81.
And Asia, to her credit, hasn't done a lot wrong, but Aletta has been
26
on top of this one from the get-go.
$100. $45. $60. $57.
Leg off for Aletta. 3-7-3 after 9 darts.
She has got the throw in this set, so
78.
Sure, she'll want this over and done with as quickly as possible, but you know, she will know that it's a break of throw that Asia needs.
43.
So it'll be that next leg that's incredibly crucial for this set.
$81. $135. AJ, you require 101.
Well, if there's any errant darts, then Aletta may have a chance to get back in this leg.
$41. $137.
It's terrific
AJ,
pressure.
you require 60. No score. Aletta, you require 58.
Very low second dart. Let's open the door for Wajer.
18.
So
AJ, you require
she can't
60.
capitalise, so take two. That bit's right.
Needs to give this some welly. Double 10.
50. Aletta, you require 40.
Well, this might be slipping away from Asia. Double 10.
Games on the second leg. Aletta Wajer.
She's one leg away from a straight sets win.
Third leg, it's Aletta to throw first. Game on.
Yeah, I said it was Paige that needed a break in this set. She wanted to level this one up. Well, now Aletta's got one of her own.
22.
And really took that last leg from absolutely nowhere. Had done nothing really, and then two treble visits. Got her back in the game.
85.
Missed doubles. She was able to punish. You will also notice we mentioned this is her
60.
sort of last dance, as it were. She has got that noted on her playing shirt. It does say the final chapter on her shirt. It looks like that chapter's got a few more pages in it at the moment. Dropped just one leg so far.
It will be interesting to see what darts she does.
95.
Complete and total retirement, or whether she's just going on an extended sabbatical, essentially.
Yeah.
Whether she might be tempted to do something like the Dutch Open, local tournaments.
57. $133.
Yeah, I think for one weekend a year it's hard to turn down the Dutch Open, particularly with that carrying the golden ticket of qualifying back here for next year.
97.
Yeah, she could go there, possibly win that. She didn't have to play any darts, and yet she's back at Lakeside.
Absolutely.
57.
So that's how Peter Machin, who sort of made a similar decision at last year's World Championship, that's very much his outlook was for this year. The gold tournament was in his home state, was played at his local club, so he said if I win that, of course I'll come back, but I'm not going to chase to come back. So could well be that she's in the same boat. It may be that she doesn't even need to if she goes all the way this week. That would also put her in the draw
129
for next year.
$39. Aletta, you require 56.
Match dart at tops.
Game.
Double 16.
And the match.
And Aletta Wajer does take victory by straight sets. This is going to be her final World Championship campaign. And she started it in pretty good fashion as well, playing above her seasonal average. She's got experience on this stage. Asia Jalbert will get better for the experience of being in this. But it's Aletta Wajer who wins.
Ladies and gentlemen, please show your appreciation for Asia Jalbert. And marching on into the next round, Aletta Wajer. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, a very quick 5-minute break. 5 minutes, and we will return with our next match from the Open competition as Bradley Kirk takes on Jeff Springer Jr.
The 47th annual Winmore Fleetwood Memorial Las Vegas Open runs from 16th through 18th of January. Sign up for a chance at Open Women's 2026 WDF World Championship spots.
The Romanian Darts Festival is 23rd to 25th of January. Register by Wednesday the 23rd of January to join one of the WDF British Darting Festivals in historic Bucharest.
The Toto Dutch Open Darts is 5th to 8th of February. Registered by 15th of January. With 2026 WDF World Championship places on offer, it's the world's largest darts party. Don't miss it.
The Irish Open, Irish Classic and Carli Open take place in November 2026. The WDF's second biggest festival offers more chances for 2027 World Championships qualification.
For more details on each tournament, visit the link in the description. Special thanks to sponsors and partners Target, Luke 1977, Master Cooler and broadcast partner S4C.
2025 WDF Lakeside World Championship. And we welcome to the stage a man making his second Lakeside World Championship appearance. This year's Toronto Area Open and former Oregon Open semi-finalist. This year's Las Vegas Open finalist. From the USA, the Stinger, Jeff Springer Jr. His opponent is a former Hal Masters and Riga Open finalist. Last year's Cyprus Masters champion from England, the Piranha, Bradley Kirk.
Well, there's plenty of support in the building for Bradley Kirk. Loads of them donning the Piranha replica. Two players who are making their returns to the Lakeside stage a year after debuting. Both of them left defeated in round one. Bradley Kirk losing 2-1 to James Beaton, who we're going to see later on in the tournament after his win against Dennis Nilsson. And Jeff Springer Jr. was defeated by Aaron Turner. Both came through the last chance qualifier last year, but did enough rankings-wise to qualify this time around in this England versus USA battle. Just the one WDF title between them. That was Bradley's in the Cyprus Masters last year. And in a similar vein to Aletta Wajer, he's announced on social media that because of a lack of sponsorship opportunities available to him, he's going to put darts on the back burner from next year onwards, barring a few local competitions. So he will want to go out on a high against Jeff Springer Jr., who felt he didn't do himself justice against Aaron Turner last year, but he's had some very good results 100. This year.
Absolutely, Dan. And it's actually funny, Jeff walked into the back room last year after he lost that game to Aaron, and the first thing he said to everyone was, the road to be back here next year starts now. You know, he took that defeat in his stride, to be honest, and he put himself in a great position to get back here almost straight away. It was the first North American tournaments of 2025, the gold-ranked Las Vegas Open. Jeff got all the way to the final. He beat a couple of fantastic soft-tip players on the way there, Ram Guevara and Brandon Perez. He also beat the man we saw win the first game of tonight's evening session, Jenson Walker, in the last 32 of that tournament. Eventually 86. Fell to Dave Cameron in the final, but the 111 points from that tournament put him in a great position straight away and allowed him to kick on. He also got to a semi-final of the Gold Toronto Area Open in June as well. So those two tournaments gave him 179 points. That did a lot of the hard work for him, and Jeff, just needed a little top-up at the World Masters, which he got. Made it out of the groups, got to the last 64. And now the Stinger finds himself back on this stage. And I think we are going to have to We are going to have a word with him about this. We've got 2 Scorpions and a Stinger in the same tournament. I think we're going to have some bragging rights between these 3.
Stinger versus Piranha on stage. We need to call pest control.
Jeff, you require 56.
Jeff looking to land an early sting on Bradley Kirk. Double 10.
36. Bradley, you require 80. $28. Jeff, you require 20.
So no dart at double for Bradley Kirk.
Game shot in the first leg.
Jeff gets double 10.
Junior. Second leg, Bradley to throw first. Game on.
You'll have noticed Jeff giving a kiss and an embrace to his wife Lisa, who's accompanied him across the pond once again, and they're quite heavily pregnant, Lisa, as well. Jeff was telling me that their baby is due in March, so it'll be the last hurrah for the travelling.
Yeah, absolutely. I think when he sort of announced earlier this year that
97.
They were trying to grow the Springer family, that would dictate where he was travelling for the next couple of years. He made decisions this year on tournaments he wanted to go to make sure that the dream of being back here and at least winning a game on this stage was able to be realised. He's also got the support of some of the other American contingent here, because at the moment it's not been a particularly happy return for them. We've seen 3 of them play so far on this stage, and 3 of them suffer early defeats. Kevin Luke lost that deciding set to Sibrin Highballs on Friday.
134.
And today we've seen Aja and Paula Murphy go out in the women's competition. So that's 3 down, 3 still to come. Of course, Jeff here, but
99.
Also in his same section of the draw, his same quarter, he got the number 2 seed, last year's semi-finalist, Jason Brandon, who I'm looking forward to seeing later in the week.
60. Jeff, you require 136.
Missed dart at bullseye for Bradley Kirk. Frustrating dart for Jeff. Couldn't follow the perfect first one.
Bradley, you
lovely
require
setup
25.
shot.
Game shot in the second leg. Bradley Kirk. Third leg, Jeff to throw first. Game on.
Plenty of noise greeting that dart at double 8 for Bradley Kirk.
Certainly one of the most raucous early games of last year when Bradley played. You had a rather sizable Piranha army, and as we heard yesterday, James Beaton's firm certainly were in full voice. The Springer camp probably slightly more reserved, but cheering their man on nonetheless.
80.
Winner here faces the Scottish 15 seed Andy Davidson in round 2.
180.
I mentioned
83.
Jeff, he did the bulk of his work in those 2 gold-ranked tournaments. Well, for Bradley, the bulk of his points
66.
all came at the start of the season. So he got to a semi-final at the Irish Open last year, which got him 68 points.
60.
He also had deep runs in the Czech Republic, in Malta, picked up a lot of early points, and then between, I think, Scotland in February
100.
and tournaments in sort of September, he only had one other point-scoring run between February and September. That was in the Faroe Islands. He struggled with shoulder and elbow issues during the year.
30. Bradley, you require 75.
Sort of that were impacting his throw and his confidence to actually travel to tournaments and feel that he could play of his best.
Game shot on the third leg. Bradley Kirk. Fourth leg is Bradley to throw first.
Couple of excellent legs in response from Bradley.
You can see he has got quite a jerky style.
60.
There's a lot of movement in the shoulder in that throw, so if you have got discomfort in that area, as he was reporting that he did, can understand why he decided to
123.
take almost a mini break in the middle of the season. And actually, I think when we got round to September time, Bradley was thinking that maybe I won't make Lakeside this year because
39.
I've not made points in so long, and I've slipped from a comfortable place to an okay place to outside the positions, but had a strong end to the season.
127.
Had a good run at the World Masters, picked up a few points in Hungary as well. We got to a semi-final there.
$60.
Bradley has been one of those players in the sort of John Scott mould, as you would call it, Andrew, who does an awful lot of the WDF events, the smaller bronze ones where he can chip away, pick up points, does a lot of travelling.
Yeah, exactly. And I know he went to Catalonia in
September,
September, which
151.
mentioned for the Catalan Federation. They ran a couple of cracking tournaments out there in Calais.
60.
Tito and his team do a great job. I know Bradley was out there, somewhere Jimmy Van Schie has won titles in successive years, so does attract good level of competition over there. But yeah, Brad's
81.
been pretty much
91.
anywhere and everywhere over the past year, and has played some great darts.
Game shot in the fourth.
Jeff plays the great darts here.
Springer Jr.
Breaks the throw once again. It's a 15-darter in response to Bradley's.
It's Jeff to throw first.
And it'll be Jeff to throw for the set.
It's been a good competitive start, and I think Bradley did get a set on the board last year when he played James. That did go down to a
96.
decider, whereas I think Jeff had an experience similar to that of his countryman Kevin Luke when he played for the first time, where the game was over in a flash, and he felt as though he hadn't really been that present in the moment and hadn't quite appreciated it. So the fact this one so far looks like it's going to be a close nip and tuck game, which on paper it looked like as well. There weren't many points separating these two in the rankings.
140.
Bradley was just in pot 1 for the draw, and Jeff was one of the higher ranked players in pot 2, so not a ton to separate them in the rankings, and not a ton to separate them so far in this game, both averaging in the mid-80s, both at 2 legs all.
180. Jeffrey Leclerc, 170.
Bradley's making his move. Put Jeff Springer in a position where
58.
He may have had to take out that 170.
47.
What a leg of darts this has been. Double 16. Now double 8.
31. Jeff
2-set darts missed.
But
Jeff was trebleless last time out. He'll have to find one here, and does. Double top for the sets.
72. Bradley, you require 16.
Now double 4.
12. Jeff,
Big moments.
Require 40. Game shot and the first set.
Well, Jeff Springer
Jr.
can celebrate winning his first ever set on the Lakeside stage.
Game 1.
He had to dodge many bullets, or many bites, if you will, with him being against the Piranha.
57.
And how much of a sting in the tail is that going to be for Bradley Kirk? 5 darts to win the set. That's got to hurt.
Quite.
99. $94.
Two players very evenly matched. And it's as if they throw at exactly the same speed as well.
174. $100. 55.
As I said, I think on paper this one to me had all the makings of a game that would go 5 sets. Said similar last night for that game we witnessed between Karl Schaefer and Daniel Bauerdick, and this has got a similar vibe to me. It's been a higher quality than the one last night, would be fair to say, but in that, as you say, the pace of these two is very similar, which makes for an eminently watchable game, but also a close and competitive one.
94. Jeff, you require
Bradley
80.
suffered the disappointment of not winning the first set. He missed 5 darts. Jeff looks to break at the start of set 2. Tops is nailed. And he's starting to show some emotion.
Second leg is Jeff to throw
the little grunts have come on.
It's been much more of a true reflection of Jeff's game than it was last year. I think it would be fair to say his average was down in the mid-70s last year when he was beaten by Aaron Turner.
60.
But this year some 10 points up on that, and yeah, this is sort of consistent to the level we've seen and come to know of Jeff.
$60.
I have to say, it is a rather jazzy shirt that Bradley Karl
134.
wears. Feels like one of those optical illusions that every time I look at it, I'm trying to work out what it is that I'm supposed to be looking at. And then I think every time I look at it, I think I see something else.
One of those children's mazes you get in like Harvester restaurants or something.
85.
Exactly.
Where are the crayons?
Yeah, absolutely.
$100.
Maybe when he wins, we can ask Brad what the inspiration is for that shirt.
32.
But I think regardless of outcome here, it's fantastic to actually see Bradley back on this stage because, you know, many years ago he was a
100.
A very strong player in this system. When he was, you know, younger, he was an effective youth player. He did incredibly well on the development tour. Turned down a tour card at the time, and
96.
You know, then I know had some struggles away from the hockey that took some time away, but has also been a fantastic helper to the English Federation. Did an awful lot with their youth scene, which is growing and blossoming.
89. Bradley, you require 94.
Agonising miss for Jeff Springer. Two double 19s.
56.
Only finds one of them.
Jeff, you require 12. No score. Bradley, you require 38.
Tension rising.
$22.
A very audible wow from Bradley on the stage.
Jeff,
there.
you require 12.
I don't blame him. Second attempt at double 19 was not his best work.
Yeah, we were all thinking it.
Game shot in the second leg. Jeff Springer Jr.
Jeff Springer Jr. may have got away with one.
Game on.
All of Bradley's misses so far have been clustered at very bad times.
57. $100. $97. $60. 66. $59. 99. $117.
Good darts from Jeff. Doesn't leave him on a finish, but got the 2 trebles.
100.
Steady from Bradley, but that 82 will have to go, because if it doesn't,
95.
Jeff's going to be well positioned.
Bradley, you require 82
to wrap this set up.
17. Double top. Huge moment in
42.
this game.
Jeff, you require 70.
Never looked confident in that dart, Bradley. The head shake was almost there as soon as he'd thrown it.
Tops for the second set.
30. Bradley, you require 40. Game shot in the third leg. Bradley Kirk.
Bradley Kirk deals with the challenge.
Fourth leg is Jeff to throw first.
Well, he thought he'd broken the throw and instantly realised the error of his ways.
$60.
But I mentioned Bradley's role in helping England's youth set up. He played a real key role in driving that forward, and of course we'll see England's youth players very well represented in this year's tournaments. 2 representative in the girls, Paige and
98.
Paige Pauling and Ruby Gray. On the boys' side, you've got Kaya Basil, you've got Mason Teese, and of course Archie Self as well, the returning champion.
140.
You'll be seeing Paige next as well, actually, as she makes her debut in the women's competition. Looking forward to seeing
60.
how she gets on there against Germany's Lisa Zolikova.
Certainly will be.
95.
Every girls' title there is available to win, so it'd be good to see her make the step up now.
$100.
I think it's the key to unlocking even more from Paige's game, making that step up. So I think the one thing that maybe she doesn't always get on the girls' side is competition in every tournament. So sometimes you do get away with, you know, ropier legs or inconsistency. Whereas on the women's side, if she wants to progress and qualify for tournaments like this, you've got to be at your best.
16.
More misses for Bradley Kirk.
Jeff, you require 123.
Now this genuinely would sting. Shots off.
28. Bradley, you require 16.
And it's a far from useful setup. Double 8 for Bradley Kirk.
Game shot in the fourth.
5th time of asking, he does it. Now he'll be throwing to take the second set.
First. Game.
I'm with you, Andrew. I think this is primed to be a 5-set
174.
game. Second 174 of the match, which I know our referee, Garen Roderick, will be delighted with.
140.
By my count, it's Garen 2, Lee and Christian have 1 each, and Marco's still waiting for his first.
81.
Slight snatch on that last start from Bradley there. You saw the arm trailing across.
85. 140. 140. Rally, you require 106.
Both finding the big scores in this leg.
$98. Jeff, you require 136.
One next to it. Annoyance on the face of Jeff Springer. Bradley Kirk missed 5 darts for the first set. He has 3 in hand to level up the game. Double 2. Huge moments. Bradley Kirk does get the second set.
Third set, first leg is Jeff to throw first. Game on. $43.
Not only does it feel like this game will go 3 sets to 2, it feels like each set will go 3 legs to 2, one way or the other.
80.
Yeah, there really hasn't been much in it so far between these two.
100. 41. 100.
Like quite a few of the players who were in action this evening, the winner of this
67
will be waiting until Wednesday for their next contest. That one against Andy Davidson, as mentioned.
Yep. That's
40.
because we don't have afternoon sessions this year, Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday. A decision taken based on feedback from the players. Same as the one to extend the
97.
format of the first round this year. But yeah, that will mean that we're not back on the air until 6 o'clock tomorrow
42.
night. It's a very bumper session tomorrow. A lot of top talent coming your way, including someone I'm very excited to see play here
99.
for the first time. Germany's Paul Kroner. Watched him practicing last night. He was throwing some very good stuff and has been throwing some fantastic stuff on the floor all year. So he will be someone
95.
well worth tuning in
Rally,
to see
require
tomorrow evening.
117.
Of course, Neil Duff back in action as well.
Double 19.
98. Jeff, you require 81.
Not the conventional route for that checkout.
No, but that treble 20 nestled so nicely for Brad.
56. Rally, you require 19.
Double 1.
17. Jeff, you require 25.
Perhaps overly cautious on the big 3. Made it a lot harder for himself.
Game shot and the first leg. Jeff Springer
Bradley
Jr.
Kirk made a right mess
Second
of
leg,
that.
Rally to throw first. Game on.
And that ends the little 3-leg run from Brad.
93. 39. 93. 100. 55. 38. 137. 44. 81.
Needed to stay straight. Leave the big fish. Good thinking. 719s leaves a ton. It's what players do these days. They plan ahead with their shots.
Yeah, a lot better board
41.
management than just sticking at the top and working it out once you get down to the small numbers.
Trouble 19.
76. Jeff, you require 148.
Perfect first start. And follows it. Double 14.
Game
Huge check out from Jeff Springer Jr.
Jeff Springer Jr.
Bradley Kirk was sat on double 12, ready to go.
Third leg, Jeff.
And Springer lands a haymaker.
It's a fantastic finish for the man from the Pacific Northwest. And now he's in a position to throw for the set.
40. 57.
This is where he found himself in the last set. Jeff, 2 legs up, looking comfortable, and then Brad turned it around on him. They'll be wanting to shut the door firmly this time. Re-establish that lead.
95. 92. 60.
We spoke in the last game about pressure and how that may, well, the lack thereof for Aletta Wajer, this being her last
140.
tournament, and how that may affect you. You mentioned Brad making the decision to step away potentially next season. Well, in a sense, you could think that makes this a free hit for him. But
Jeff, you require 129.
By the same token, if you're looking for potential sponsors, you might also be thinking, well, a deep run here, that could set me up for another year on the circuit and with some healthy points 78. In my back pocket as well. So potentially a lot riding on this game for him. And of course, Jeff, I think this is, almost more of a moral victory for him after, being
Jeff,
so disappointed last
51.
year. But, had to become a dad for the first time. Love to do it.
11.
Having achieved
Bradley, you require
a
167.
new career high in the darting world before he gets a personal high.
Well, this had dwarfed the 148 for Jeff Springer, but he couldn't find the treble 20.
Jeff, you require 40.
Jeff looking for the third set to go 2-1 up. He's already missed tops 3 times. Make that 4. Double 10.
Game shot and
Jeff Springer takes it.
Jeff Springer Jr.
Sigh of relief.
4 set, first leg. It's Bradley to throw first. Game on. $100.
Thing is, if Brad does go out, obviously having announced that he's planning to step away from darts, there'll be that lingering sense of disappointment, and he'll probably want to return to darts quicker than expected if
58.
He does lose in the first round at least.
Yeah. I know that was the position Scott Mitchell found himself in many years ago, when he'd been here 4 times, lost in his first game 4 times, and essentially was, you know, belligerent, determined to come back here and win a game. And the first year he came here and won a game was the year he won all of his games and went all the way to that world title in 2015. But you are
60.
right, there is going to be that nagging, I just want to get that win, particularly being a local boy as well. You know, Brad's from the Southampton area.
140.
Been in and around the Hampshire setup for many years, so, you know, not that that means more than it would to anyone else, but
100.
You know, being able to say you've won a game on this stage for someone who loves darts as much as he does and been involved in it for the length of time that he has. Of course, he's only 31, Brad, so he's not an old man by any means. But
Bradley, you require 160.
You know, would mean a lot. Well, you can never say never, right?
45. Jeff, you require 160.
Would Springer make a bigger dent in 160 than Kirk? He could.
Game
and he does. 148 in the last set, 160 here. And these huge finishes are propelling Jeff Springer towards round 2.
$81.
Well, we said this had all the makings of a potential 5-setter, but unless Bradley's able to find something drastic,
100.
The Stinger is running away with this one. 4 legs on the trot now, 2 huge finishes, and potentially 2 legs away from a spot in the last 32. So finish line is in sight now for Jeff.
85. $121. $41.
Frustrating visit that for Jeff. Not able to leave himself a finish, so Brad's going to have 6 at this 200.
100.
That's half of it down.
$100. Bradley, you require 100.
To break back. Double 10.
90. Jeff, you require 94.
We'd fancy him to get this, wouldn't you?
This is small fry compared to what he's been hitting.
Game shot and a second leg. Jeff Springer Jr.
Well, Jeff Springer has found quality when it's mattered.
Third leg, Bradley to throw first. Game.
And that's what winners do. They can go to the well in very difficult situations.
78.
Yeah, looks as though it is going to be 4th time lucky for the American contingent at this year's World Championships. And
100.
It has been a fantastic display of combination finishing for Jeff. We've had an 80, a 91, a 94, a 148 and a 160.
180.
I mean, Brad's had 3 of those to none for Jeff, but they have so far helped him naught.
97.
Unless this is a catalyst for a comeback.
99. 85. Bradley, you require 144. $92.
Bradley's going to fight tooth and nail.
180. Bradley, you require 52.
That's Jeff Springer's first 180 of the match. Makes this a little trickier. Double 16.
20. Jeff, you require 39.
This win would mean so much to Jeff Springer Jr.
Game.
He can celebrate the fact he is a Lakeside stage winner. Jeff Springer Jr. rattling off 6 legs in a row. The big combination finishing was absolutely sensational. It ultimately downed Bradley Kirk, who couldn't get close enough often enough. 148, 160 and 94. And Jeff Springer heads through to round 2.
Ladies and gentlemen, please show your appreciation to Bradley Kirk. And into the next round, Jeff Springer Jr. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, a very quick 5-minute break. 5 minutes' time, we will return with our next match from the women's competition.
The 47th annual Winmore Fleetwood Memorial Las Vegas Open runs from 16th through 18th of January. Sign up for a chance at Open Women's 2026 WDF World Championship spots.
The Romanian Darts Festival is 23rd to 25th of January. Register by Wednesday the 23rd of January to join one of the WDF British darting festivals in historic Bucharest.
The Toto Dutch Open Darts is 5th to 8th of February. Registered by 15th of January. With 2026 WDF World Championship places on offer, it's the world's largest darts party. Don't miss it.
The Irish Open, Irish Classic and Carli Open take place in November 2026. The WDF's second biggest festival offers more chances for 2027 World Championships qualification.
For more details on each tournament, visit the link in the description. Special thanks to sponsors and partners Target, Luke 1977, Master Cooler and broadcast partner S4C.
champion from Germany, Lisa Zolikova. Her opponent is the winner of 3 world ranking titles this year, the reigning British Open, Irish Classic, and Girls WDF Lakeside World Champion from England, Paige Pauling.
Well, Paige Pauling is about to step up in class. The reigning girls world champion who will be going for that title once again over the course of the next weekend. But she is here competing in the women's tournament. If we sat here and listed all the trophies she'd won in the girls category, we would still be here by the time Lakeside comes around next year. She has been the truly dominant force among her age group, and now it's time to see how she competes with the more experienced women. Paige Pauling is such an exciting talent. She's widely regarded as potentially the next Bo Greaves in terms of what she can win in the WDF system. Whether or not she'll ever go on and be as good as Bo, who knows? But for now, the future is really bright. She's looking to emulate what her great pal Sophia McKinley did last year. She made history by reaching the final of both the girls and women's tournaments. And ironically, if she does win this, that's who she'll face. But Lisa Zolikova of Germany is looking to prove that there are 2 players in this game and that she can certainly compete. And the one crumb of comfort she's got, Alex Moss, is that in their sole head-to-head meeting, Lisa won. So she knows she's got the capability of beating Paige.
Yeah, that is something that she can cling on to. As we've often seen, you mentioned Bo Greaves, the head-to-head record that she's got against pretty much any female player on the planet is a very strong one. When you get that aura against all the other players, it can be tough to beat them, especially on a stage like this at Lakeside. It's good to see Paige in the women's field this year. After winning that girls' world title here at Lakeside last year, one of the things she said in her post-match interviews was, I'm going to try my hardest to get back here next year in the women's event. She's done that, topping the UK and Ireland regional rankings, winning 3 titles this year. She's done it with plenty to spare.
Yeah, this is by no means the first time she's dabbled in the women's field. She's a 5-time title winner in the women's, most recently in the Irish Classic, British Open winner as well.
Yeah, the first of those titles coming back in February of last year when Paige won the Slovak Open when she was just 15 years of age.
60.
Comes here in this tournament as a 17-year-old. If she were to go all the way, win the title,
58.
She would break Bo Greaves' record, being the youngest winner of the Women's World Championship.
Not bad company to keep.
30. 96.
You do, of course, have to be careful not to pile the pressure on her too much, but she just seems unruffleable, like a typical teenager.
100.
Very chilled out personality.
52. Lisa, you require 87.
Very calm persona on the hockey. Lisa Zolikova. Get the first leg. Looking at 20 for the ball.
62. Paige, you require 56.
Paige pulling a chance to break Lisa's throw. It will be double 4.
Game shot on the first leg.
She
Paige pulling.
Paige
Second
pulling
leg
up
is
and running
Paige to throw
in her
first.
Women's World
Game
Championship debut. The pleasure of chatting with Paige a few weeks ago.
60.
About her career so far, essentially, and all the success that she's had within the girls' system. It was her brother Reese that got her into darts. She'd go and watch him play in all the tournaments.
43.
She'd go with him, just go on the practice boards and have a throw. Then she decided, you know what, I'm going to start entering these tournaments.
140.
It was after lockdown, and she won the first of her many girls' titles at the England Open in 2021. It's fair to say she has not looked back from there.
60. 58.
Did have the pleasure of watching Paige
52.
play in the WDF Europe Cup Youth, and first game she played in the singles took her 4 minutes to win.
13.
Blimey, that is some going.
Granted, first to 3 legs, but still.
The first time I remember coming across Paige was the 2022 Viking Cup.
95.
It was a memorial tournament for the late Andy Fordham, a winner here at the Lakeside. She won the girls' tournament with a 140 checkout in the final.
60.
Stole my thunder because I played in that tournament in the men's event, and I hit a 140 with my second throw, followed by 10.
28. Paige, you require
Did they rename it the Alex Ross Memorial?
One day we'll get that.
44. 97. Paige, you require 126.
Lisa. Gets down to 126 as well. Paige with the first go.
101. Lisa, you require 126.
Same outcome.
89.
Lisa's missed a couple
Paige
of darts at
25.
bullseye now. Double 4.
17. Lisa, you require 37.
Well, this will be the first chance Lisa gets at the outer ring. Providing she leaves a double. And that double will be double 8.
21. Paige, you require 8.
It's in the first leg.
Game shot
Hits
the
it
second
in the
leg.
second
Paige
leg.
calling.
It's a 2-0 lead for Paige
Third leg,
pulling.
it's Lisa to throw first.
Survived a little bit of a
Game
scare
on.
there.
$60.
You said earlier, Dan, there are 2 players on that stage. We give credit to Lisa Zolikova for getting here to the Lakeside
60.
for the first time in the women's tournament. Picked up her second ranking title back in August at the Antwerp Open, beating Meen Durson in the final.
85.
We saw pick up a win on her debut earlier today in the women's event.
Really good to be able to study the body language of both players.
58. $140.
It's much more like it from Zolikova.
39.
In danger of being brushed in this opening set with 2 of the legs on her own throw. She's got a decent lead in this one.
$45.
Talk about darts running in the family for Paige Pauling.
100.
The same for Lisa Zolikova, her sister Lena. Very good, capable player in her own right. And Lisa actually beat Lena to win her first title back in 2019.
45. $134. Lisa, you require 126.
She's had a go at this already, as has Paige. Sadly, no attempt at the ball this
58.
time.
Paige, you require 110.
It's not been a spellbinding start for Paige, but
Game shot
it
in the
means
first set.
that she still wins the first set with a 110 checkout.
Second set, first leg. It's Paige to throw first. Game on.
So far, so good for Paige. Takes that first set
81.
on the Lisa Zolikova throw. One more set, and she will set up that last 16 tie, as you mentioned, Dan, with Sophie McKinley, the 7th seed, who is here watching
60.
tonight. Paige and Sophie, good friends off the hockey.
She's on a scouting mission.
140.
I don't think she needs to do too much scouting. Those two have played an awful lot of times over the last few years. Not just the Lakeside final last year, many other encounters.
68. $118. $30. $94.
Definitely looking more comfortable now.
Yeah.
Wasn't necessarily an electric start, but she's starting to go through the gears.
I think winning that first set does make such a big
132.
difference.
Paige
In this
requires
race, 2
68.
sets. You get that first set on the board, you do settle. Pauling looking at that double 4 again.
Game shot in the
friends
first
were so
leg.
far
Paige
tonight,
Pauling.
it is
Second
again
leg,
there.
Lisa to throw first. Game on.
There's one-way traffic right now. Paige Pauling, 1 set up, 1 leg up. She's yet to drop a set on that Lakeside stage.
85.
Her run to the girls' title last year. A 2-0 win in the semi-finals. She wrapped up with a 157 checkout.
57.
She loves the ton plus checkouts to win matches. And the final beating Sophie McKinley in straight sets as well.
$60. $59. $85. $99.
Feel like we are coming into must-win territory now for Lisa Zolikova. She gets broken here.
60.
Paige will be 1 leg away from wrapping up straight sets win. She'll have 3 legs to do it in.
78.
virtually neck and neck after 12 darts. That is not what Lisa Zolikova wanted.
66.
Okay, it's a good rescue, but opportunities have been rare enough without her making errors like that.
43. Lisa, you require 145.
You can see in the background. Bit of frustration. She's not on a lower finish than this.
40. 100. Lisa, you require 105.
Good find with the last one. She's on here for Zolikova. That's a great start. It's double 16 to level this set.
89. Paige, you require 65.
Well, that's compromised it. She'll have to go 14 and bull. Doesn't even get the big number.
18. Lisa, you require 16.
One to forget.
This to level the set, double 8. Edging closer.
No score.
Not close enough.
Paige, you require 47. Game shot in the second leg.
All's well that ends well, as they say, but I'm pretty certain that was a miscount first start.
Game on.
Scrappy end to that leg. Paige, you'd think, was going for
99.
single 7 to leave tops, but she rescues it. It's the double 14. She's one away from a place in the second round.
$41.
This Women's World Championship. Irina Grbavac holds the record. 10 world titles. Lisa has got a win against the Golden Girl back at the World Masters in 2019. She knows what it takes to beat
100.
the top players. Had a great run at the Dutch Open this year as well, getting to the quarterfinals, which even in the ladies field, okay, it's not thousands and thousands of players, but you are looking at a field of about 350, 400, so that takes some doing as well.
$85. 100.
Pulling down to a finish. Can she wrap things up with another ton plus finish? She did that to win her Girls World Championship debut last year. What
45.
about the 138?
Paige, you require 138.
Not to be.
$86. 140. Paige, you require 52.
Didn't want the treble. Paige Pauling definitely prefers tops. 16 left.
$36. Lisa, you require 90.
2 missed match starts for Paige Pauling. This to keep her World Championship alive. Needed at least a single 20 to have a shot at the ball.
78. Paige, you require 16.
Lisa Zolikova's World Championship debut looks like it's going to be brief.
No score.
Well,
Lisa, you
it
require
did.
12.
Paige Pauling's won dozens of titles,
Game
but even
shot
she
in the
can
third
get
leg.
finish
Lisa
itis. And Lisa Zolikova at least wins a leg.
Game on.
It's a breaker throw as well. She needs 2 of them in this set to take us to a third and final set. It's a long road back from a set in 2 legs
100.
down. Lisa Zolikova has done the first task.
60. $85.
A reminder that coming up next, in case you needed any reminding, we have got
40.
Mitchell Luri, 15 years of age, making his Open World Championship debut against Tomoya Maruyama of Japan. A lot of hype surrounding Mitchell.
100.
So, given what he's done this year, he's going to be the youngest player to play in the Open World Championship.
Thousands
96.
of sets of eyes will be on that one.
They certainly will, and for the people in the crowd lucky to be here at Lakeside tonight, and we're watching a bit of history.
55. $93. Lisa, you require 161.
Zolikova's come back into this set. Got time on her side on this 161.
85.
There's a much needed treble with the last dart. All Pauling can do is try and leave this handy. First dart was spot
62.
on.
Lisa, you
Going
require
off the radar.
76.
Second darts were spot off.
Yes. This to take us to a 5th and final leg in the set. Tops.
56. Paige, you require 150.
She's capable of shots like this. The 150 won't go.
$94. Lisa, you require 20.
Level the set. Double 10. Kofa now to double 7.
Game shot on the 4th
Gets
leg.
it.
Lisa Zolikova.
That's the
5th
intended
leg,
route.
Paige to throw first.
Tidies it up, and this second set is going all the way to a final leg.
41.
Bit of housekeeping as well. You may have heard just then a beeping noise. You may have heard the beeping noise earlier this afternoon. We can explain what that is. The pizza truck outside
95.
operates a pager system. So when the pizza's ready, the pager goes off.
All right, I'll be back in a minute. I'm just going to get my pizza.
77.
Just to clear that up in case anyone was wondering.
$100. $78.
From being a set up and 2 legs up, Paige Pauling all of a sudden become embroiled in a real battle on that Lakeside stage. Zolikova has won
40.
back-to-back legs. If she can get the break here again, then we are going to that 3rd and final set shootout.
58. $100. $85.
Players leaving a bogey number. If they would have switched for their last start, they would have ensured a finish. They're both in the same boat here.
26.
Lisa's definitely handed the initiative to Paige.
$48. Lisa, you require 140.
Paige may have handed it back.
40's not going to go.
100. Paige, you
Lisa
require
very
140.
handily placed. Paige Pauling, this has to go.
$42. Lisa, you require 40.
Double 10.
No score. Paige requires 72.
72 points left for Paige Pauling to win her first Women's
32.
World Championship game. And she
Lisa,
misses
you
it by
require
quite a way.
40.
Here's another match start. Over to 10s. One dart left to take us all the way.
20.
Can't take it.
Paige, you require 40.
Double top.
Game shot. And the
Well, it's not the greatest
Paige
display
Pauling.
we've ever seen from Paige Pauling, but it was adequate, and it gets her through to the second round of the Women's World Championship at Lakeside, where she'll face her great mate, the runner-up from last year, Sophie McKinley. It took her a few goes to get over the winning line, but she wins by 2-0.
Ladies and gentlemen, please show your appreciation to Lisa Zolikova. On into the next round, Paige Pauling. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, a quick 5-minute break. 5 minutes, and we will return with our next match from the Open competition as Scotland's Mitchell Lawrie takes on Japan's Tomoya Maruyama.
The 47th annual Winmore Fleetwood Memorial Las Vegas Open runs from 16th through 18th of January. Sign up for a chance at Open Women's 2026 WDF World Championship spots.
The Romanian Darts Festival is 23rd to 25th of January. Register by Wednesday the 23rd of January to join one of the WDF British darting festivals in historic Bucharest.
The Toto Dutch Open Darts is 5th to 8th of February. Registered by 15th of January. With 2026 WDF World Championship places on offer, it's the world's largest darts party. Don't miss it.
The Irish Open, Irish Classic and Carli Open take place in November 2026. The WDF's second biggest festival offers more chances for 2027 World Championships qualification.
For more details on each tournament, visit the link in the description. Special thanks to sponsors and partners Target, Luke 1977, Master Cooler and broadcast partner S4C.
Open competition here at the 2025 WDF Lakeside World Championship. And we welcome to the stage, first of all, last year's Bud Brick Memorial Champion, the reigning Japan Open Champion, Tomoya Maruyama. We now welcome to the stage a young man who is about to become the youngest ever participant at the Lakeside World Championship. The reigning Irish Classic, Welsh Open and British Open champion from Scotland, Weesox, Mitchell Luri!
Without question, the most anticipated match of this year's Lakeside so far. 15-year-old Mitchell Luri, a darting superstar in the making, has made enormous steps in 2025. A three-time senior title winner. Did it first of all at the Welsh Open, back when he was just 14, beating Darren Johnson in that final. Subsequent wins in both the British Open and Irish Classic mean that Mitchell Luri arrives into this tournament not just with the fanfare of being another great youngster. He arrives as a genuine contender to win it. The standard that he's been playing at has been off the charts for someone his age. You seldom see him average above or below 90. Very fresh-faced, making his first appearance on this stage. Could be the first of many to come. And his first opponent is Japan's Tomoya Maruyama, who's here by virtue of the Asian regional ranking table, a winner of the Japan Open this year. No mug, but Andrew Sinclair, the focus of attention, is of course going to be on young Mitchell Luri.
Yeah, of course. I mean, there's been enormous talk about whether Mitchell is the next Luke Littler. I think it's a natural comparison for people to make. I know some people don't agree with it, but it's exactly the same sort of thing we see in other sports. People will be described as, the new Messi or the next Ronaldo, for example. And, darts, because of everything Luke's achieved, he is now going to be the barometer for all of these young players coming through. And I think what Mitchell's achieved, I think the fact that most of the records he's either matched or broken over the last few months were records previously held by Luke, it means that he is in rarefied air, as it were. And there is, of course, huge expectation on this young man, but he has more than got the goods to deliver on it.
$93.
Those three senior titles came after sweeping them up at youth level.
Yeah, I really think there was a sort of a breakthrough for him mentally in terms of maturity at a tournament you were on the mic for, the Europe Cup Youth, earlier this year in the Netherlands. He was kind of captain of that Scotland team, and he was fantastic. And I think that really that showed that there was a difference in him then than the Mitchell I'd seen when the Irish Open Youth last year. You know, he'd matured, I think toned down maybe some of the animation that you get from him on the stage.
53. Tomoya Yurikar.
Couple of early misses at double means Tomoya Maruyama will defy the script.
40.
But not take the first leg.
Mitchell Yurikar 8.
Yeah, I think. See if Mitchell can clean up here on double 4.
No score. Tomoya Yurikar 20.
Well, he underpitched that.
No score. Mitchell Yurikar 8. That came short in the first leg. Mitchell.
Well, there'll be a sense of relief for Mitchell Lorry there.
Throw first. Came on.
And while past form is not always an indicator of future performance,
58.
One would feel, based on their past performances, that those missed doubles are misses that Tomoya Maruyama can't afford.
180.
You know, Mitchell's a heavy favourite for this one, both with our tournament sponsor bookmaker Quiff, but pretty much
66.
everyone. And you know, the man they call Marichan, he did win the Japan Open earlier this year, but in that final
57.
with Haruki Muramatsu, it was one with an average just shy of 80. So when you compare that to the volume of ton plus averages we're seeing from Mitchell, including a 102.95 to win the British Open earlier this year, you know that if Tomoya is to win this game, he's going to have to take chances when they're presented to him, or hope that
100.
Mitchell is below the standard we've come to expect from him.
100. Mitchell Yurikar 164. $100.
It's just got a beautifully smooth action. Very straightforward. One motion of the arm.
56. Mitchell Yurikar 64.
Double 8.
$56. Tomoya Yurikar 124.
Mitchell will come back. Tomoya won't get at least a go at the bullseye. Two very stray darts.
21.
Three very
Mitchell
stray darts.
So,
8.
horror visit for the Japanese.
That's game shot in the second round.
Double 4 comes to his aid once more.
Third leg is Mitchell throw first. Came on.
Not the fireworks we maybe expected, but Mitchell Lorry ultimately won't care as long as he gets the win.
97.
Yep, let's pick up that win and move ahead to the next round and a meeting potentially, well, not potentially, it would be
46.
a meeting with the second seed, JB, Jason Brandon, who is someone going from strength to strength himself. It was a run to the quarterfinals of the World
93.
Masters last year, and then he got to the semi-finals of this World Championship, beaten 5-0 in those semis by Paul Lim, and you know,
140.
he's since gone on to achieve more success in North America, do well in both WDF and CDC competitions over there, and improved on that previous best, got to the semi-finals in Hungary just over a month ago at the World Masters. Beaten by the eventual winner, Jimmy Van Schie, in the last 4. So Jason's coming into this in rare form.
57.
You mentioned Mitchell's action. It has changed a bit from when I first saw him in person, which was
180. Mitchell, you require 154.
When I first saw him in action last year, was at the World Masters in Hungary.
$154 for the first set.
134. Tomoyo, you require 78.
Tomoyo could have won 2 of the 3 legs we've had.
Mitchell, you require 20.
Instead, he's staring down the barrel of a first set defeat. Clean sweep maybe for Mitchell Luri. 5-5.
Yeah, just came short in the first set. Mitchell Luri.
So that should enable him to settle down.
It's somewhere to throw first. Came on.
His talents have been eulogised over in the past few months, Mitchell Luri. And I'm sure there will still be 1 or 2 butterflies roaming around his stomach. And it may ultimately be a case of let's just get 1 win, 1 game out of the way. If I pass this examination, then I can strut my stuff, show my best darts in round 2 and onwards.
Absolutely. I think, you know, it's easy to get swept up in all the hype and the excitement, but I think it's also fair to point out the lad turned 15 earlier this month.
95.
It's not necessarily normal for 15-year-olds to be playing in World Championships at the senior level in any sport. So the fact he's here and actually qualified to be here is staggering in and of itself. It's history-making, the youngest player to play in any senior World Championship. Again, a record he's taken from Luke Littler, but, you know, that doesn't necessarily mean that he should be expected to go all the way through the tournament. And you know, he really just has to take it as he finds and
96.
Use this as a learning experience. You know, based on the ability we've all seen, it's almost certainly not going to be the only World Championship he ever plays in. So treat this as a learning experience.
75. Mitchell, you require
well, this time next year,
49.
he could conceivably be getting ready for a Q School campaign. He'll be old enough by then.
59.
Could be doing that on the back of being a world champion. Many hoops are to be jumped through, though. Tomoya Maruyama wants double 2.
6. Mitchell, you require
and his first
90.
leg still awaits him.
He can't say he hasn't had chances.
Another thumbs up. Bullseye.
59. Tomoya, you require 2. Just came short in the first leg. Tomoya Maruyama. Second leg, Mitchell to throw first.
Maruyama does manage to register a leg.
60.
Yeah, but if he wants to make more a go of this game, he will need to be more clinical on the doubles. Must have had
58.
close to a dozen chances so far. That's just the first one he's been able to convert.
140.
No, I mentioned I saw Mitchell at the World Masters last year. There was a lot more jerkiness in his throw, a lot more shoulder
59.
in it, but I think there was also a lot more emotion. I know he didn't take too kindly to going out of the Youth World Championship qualifier last year, and there was a lot more animation when he was playing floor games in terms of suppose you might call it the Gerwin Price effect in terms of the big rules and so on.
161.
He has very much toned that down now and has matured in front of our eyes.
136.
He may have toned that down, but he's a born showman.
60.
Oh, it's still there. Big celebrations are still there.
That's came short in the second leg. Mitchell Luri. Third leg is Tomoya to throw first. Game on. $97. $100. $140.
But after that run at the Europe Cup Youth, the floodgates really did open for Mitchell. There was youth title in Belgium. He won the British Open Youth. He won the Welsh Open Youth. You know, was travelling down to England to play in some of the England Youth Grand Prix events as well. Didn't actually win one of them, which I suppose is a testament to the quality of players that England Youth are producing, but won those titles. And of course, the ones that grabbed the attention were those 3 senior titles, the Welsh, the British and the Irish Classic. I mean, you were commentating on that win in the Welsh Open, and I think the thing that sticks with me is Darren Johnson's post-match interview, where he basically said, simply put,
younger, fitter and better, I think, were the 3 words that Darren Johnson used.
60.
Just outstanding.
$145.
If people want an insight into how good these youngsters are, in the quarter-finals of the British Open, 14-year-old Mitchell Luri beat 11-year-old Owen Bryceland, which is quite frankly absurd.
54.
I don't know what I was doing at 11, but I don't think it was being fantastic at anything.
That came short in the third leg. Tomoya Maruyama. 4 legs Mitchell to throw first. Game on.
Well, Tomoya Maruyama is determined to prove that Mitchell Luri is not going to have everything his own way.
2 successful holds to throw.
45.
The man from Ishikawa, Japan.
$140. $100. $171.
It's going through the gears now, Mitchell.
100. Mitchell, you require 94.
Treble 18. Well, no treble.
54.
But no sweat. Leaves tops. Might be sweating now.
Mitchell, you require 40. That's came short in the fourth leg. Mitchell Luri. 5th leg is Tomoya to throw first. Game on.
Calmness under pressure. Now, I am told that Tomoya Maruyama was planning on wearing earplugs, perhaps to combat the very vocal support for Mitchell Luri. I can't see if he is wearing them.
No.
If he is, they must be the clear ones.
Yeah. He seemed to be thoroughly enjoying his walk-on, so it may well be that he put them in after he came to the stage, but yeah, I know I spoke to Tsuyoshi Yamasaki, who's here with
140.
a lot of the Japanese players, acting as sort of translator, tour guide, general helper, and he was saying yesterday that, you know,
180.
Tomoya was under no misapprehensions as to the challenge that was in front of him.
60.
You know, he said, you know, if he knew he was playing a young player, a youth player or a kid, that would have been fine. But the fact it's
62.
the youth player that's been spoken about so much, I think that has got in the head of Tomoya a little bit. But he's given a good account of himself so far.
97. Tomoya
3
Unicor,
maximums.
100.
Did he go 2 tops? Well, he tried.
60. Mitchell Unicor, 64.
1 dart for Mitchell Luri to win the second set, and he takes it on double 16.
Mitchell Luri.
And there's the celebration you were alluding to. It's the fist bump from Tomoya.
Is Mitchell to throw first. Game on.
Well, he will have been so disappointed, Maruyama, not to get 1 dart at double for the set.
58.
After a few ropey moments early on, Luri is definitely outgunning
85.
Maruyama.
$100. $45. 56.
Mitchell looking to continue what has been a perfect start to this World Championships for the 10-strong contingent from our tournament sponsors Target. They've all won the games so far, the players that have played. Mikuru Suzuki, James Beaton, the reigning world champion Shane McGurk, who you'll see in the final game of tonight against Stefan Schroeder. Of course, earlier this evening, saw wins for Jenson Walker and Paige Pauling as well. So, been a fantastic run from their players, and Mitchell looking to become the latest to join them.
83. Tomoya Unicor, 155.
Look at the disappointment etched on his face with a score of 83.
139. Mitchell Unicor, 145.
Triple 16. Double top. Oh, this kid's a bit good, isn't he? Tomoya Maruyama knows it.
Second last Tomoya to throw first. Game on.
He had a plan and executed it to perfection.
80.
And he's also sharing out the love with the celebrations. The 64 to win the last set, he went all the way over to the left-hand side, and that 145, he went over to the right-hand side, and his friends and family. He's got quite a number of people here to support him. His grandparents are here, his family, manager.
100.
Pairs partner of his is here as well in Neil Duff.
Absolutely.
Those two bonding over their love of Rangers, no doubt.
42.
And he's always had the support of our MC as well, Anthony Dundas, from the same area. Anthony's spoken to me about this young man's talent for quite a long time now. So, yeah, I know he was particularly proud to be able to welcome him to the stage earlier on.
58. 180.
There's been nothing wrong with Tomoya Maruyama's scoring.
Tomoya Unicor, 48.
He's proven inconsistent. He's looking at double 16. Well, he's looking at double 8 again now.
32. 58.
It's very much a leg off
Tomoya
for
Unicor,
Mitchell.
16. That came short of the second leg. Tomoya Maruyama. Third leg is Mitchell to throw first. Game on.
think that the only thing that Tomoya will be, I suppose, disappointed about, beyond the result potentially,
180.
as Mitchell gets his second max, will be his finishing, because he has had chances in multiple legs. It's not as though he has been completely blown out of the water, but more often than not, he has needed multiple bites of the cherry to get there. It was only in the previous set, where he took out 52, that he hit the double first time of asking. So, you know, if he'd been a little bit sharper there, the scoreline could look very different. But there's also a lot of positives that 39-year-old can take from his performance. He has...
180.
Sometimes you just have to laugh.
41. Mitchell, you require 16.
Mitchell Luri is blooming.
Yeah, that's
10 dart leg.
Mitchell Luri.
145 and a 10 darter.
Game on.
Well, the only other person who'd hit a 10 darter so far in this year's tournament is the reigning world champion, Kirk. So, not bad company to be in for the 15-year-old.
140.
Tomoya's missed 14 darts at double, and he has had chances, but the problem is they've been clustered together. So, yes, he's had 17 darts at double. He's hit 3 of them. He's only had darts at double in 5 legs we've played.
58.
So it's been an all-or-nothing performance.
$137. 58. 165.
Well, it's a big number that gets a cheer, but it's not the number he wanted.
100.
I think he's now realising, with the slight grimace and the Dark Connect monitor at the side of the stage.
944.
9. Mitchell, you require 145.
Deja vu, question mark. Oh, he wouldn't dare, would he? Mitchell Luri, you superstar. A second 145 checkout of the contest. And what a celebration that is. There's a reason why so many are talking about this kid's talent. It's because he has it in abundance. Mitchell Luri could be a contender this week at Lakeside.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Tomoya Maruyama. And the history maker marches on to round 2, Mitchell Luri. Well, ladies and gentlemen, once again, we will take another 5-minute break. 5 minutes' time, we will be back with our final match of the evening. Thank you.
The 47th annual Winmore Fleetwood Memorial Las Vegas Open runs from 16th to 18th of January. Sign up for a chance at Open and Women's 2026 WDF World Championship spots.
The Romanian Darts Festival is 23rd to 25th of January. Register by Wednesday the 23rd of January to join one of the WDF British darting festivals in historic Bucharest.
The Toto Dutch Open Darts is 5th to 8th of February. Registered by 15th of January. With 2026 WDF World Championship places on offer, Mr. World's largest darts party. Don't miss it.
The Irish Open, Irish Classic and Carli Open take place in November 2026. The WDF's second biggest festival offers more chances for 2027 World Championships qualification.
For more details on each tournament, visit the link in the description. Special thanks to sponsors and partners Target, Luke 1977, Master Cooler and broadcast partner S4C.
FC the Anniversary Open and Irish Open champion, the reigning and defending Lakeside World Champion from Ireland, the Arrow, Shane McGurk. His opponent is the former Irish Classic and reigning Hungarian Masters champion, making his Lakeside debut from the Netherlands, the number 9 seed, Stefan Schloder.
Stefan Schroeder dutching things up here at Lakeside with the hardcore techno-style walk-on, and Shane McGurk enjoying himself joining in. It's not often the defending champion can go under the radar, but such are the talents of Mitchell Luri and Paige Pauling. We've not spoken much about the Arrow so far, but let's give him the due respect he deserved. He blitzed his way to the title last year, beating Paul Lim 6-3 in the final, so a lot of eyes were on him on the opening night. And while he played well, the stats suggest he was one of the strongest performers from what we've seen so far. He didn't necessarily have things all his own way against Petri Rasmus, who became only the second player after Lim to take a set off him on this stage. But Shane McGurk has got that winning aura about him, and Stefan Schroeder will do well to keep his eye on the Irishman. Stefan, who only a couple of months ago was definitely not guaranteed to be at Lakeside, but he won the gold-ranked Hungarian Masters, which took place in the same week as the World Masters. That golden ticket saw him get his way to Lakeside, and he vaulted up the rankings as well with all the points available, meaning he comes in as the number 9 seed in the top quarter of the draw, along with McGurk and the number 1 seed Jimmy Van Schie. Alex Morse alongside me for the final match of this Super Sunday evening at the home of World Darts. McGurk played well against Petri Rasmus, but because I think we've held him to slightly different standards, we maybe thought he didn't play as well as he could have, but he got the win, and now he can look to build on that.
Yeah, I think that's a fair assessment. We've been talking about that match from Friday night, Shane McGurk's first match in his title defence against Petri Rasmus, who gave him a stern examination,
96.
winning the third set and almost taking that fourth set and sending us all the way to a final set decider. But some key moments in that first round game. We saw Shane McGurk go out in 10 darts against the throw, then 14 on throw to win the last 2 legs of that fourth set. That avoided that nervy final set, and it's got him into this showdown with Stefan Schroeder in our last game tonight.
100. Shane, you require 170.
Well, we've seen an array of big finishes tonight, largely down to both Mitchell Luri and Jeff Springer Jr. Not going to see McGurk add a 170 to the roster.
180.
We're going to see him be put under significant pressure, though.
112.
Double 18 for a dart at tops for the opening leg.
92.
Just goes under.
Stefan, you require 36.
Hitting that maximum. He's given himself 3 darts at double 18. Well, got to burn a dart, and that is double 13. And he gets it.
First leg, Stefan Schroeder.
Say down, we've seen some big finishes tonight. We've also seen some unintentional exhibition finishes, some unorthodox ones, and that one to add to the list, 36-1, treble 3, double 13. One I'm
137.
Well, the words circling through McGurk's mind after that were, "You jammy."
60.
Insert word.
Yeah, complete the sentence.
$58.
Got to say that last match I was sat in the crowd watching that one. It's really good to see Mitchell Luri make that debut on the Lakeside
91.
stage. To get the 2-1-4-5 finishes as well. Joining an exclusive club of players to hit 2-1-4-5 finishes on their Senior World Championship debuts.
171.
James Richardson.
Good knowledge.
120.
I know a lot of useless information, mostly about...
And lots of useful information as well.
Okay.
Don't put yourself down.
Thank you. Have a drink waiting for you after this.
$95.
Well, Shane McGurk's got used to doing exhibitions this year, and that was nearly an exhibition checkout as well. He was going double 19 to leave tops.
100. Shane, you require 40.
It's something we spoke about with Shane on our podcast a few weeks ago about his year as the world champion. He's done a lot of exhibitions. Travelled to a lot of different places he wouldn't have expected to get to, but he's been to
130.
the likes of Australia, and he says that's the side of darts that he really enjoys, is, in his words, having the crack with the crowd, doing those flashy finishes.
65. Shane, you require 20. $16. Stefan, you require 65.
This is not the doubling we've come to expect from Shane. 5 misses already. Schroeder too accurate for his own good, hitting the bullseye. Has to burn a dart to get to double. Opts for double 6.
59. Shane, you require 4.
The next door neighbour to that double 13 he hit in the last leg doesn't find what he's looking for, so Shane McGurk.
Game suddenly second leg. Shane McGurk. Third leg and Stefan to throw first. Game on.
Spoke about already. It's been a busy weekend for the reigning
123.
Played on Friday night. Flew home yesterday to go to a friend's wedding. Come back today to play in the second round. And his plans for next week, if he does get through this one, he's going to be heading home tomorrow for a few days before he would come back to play on Thursday afternoon. So his work colleagues will be seeing him.
Fair play to him for grafting.
60.
I certainly wouldn't be doing that. But doesn't like to be sat in hotel rooms with nothing to do. He likes to be out and about.
140.
He says that the travelling takes his mind off it as well. So we know it worked for him last year. He went home between the last 32 and the last 16.
78.
He come back and become a world champion.
And at least we know it's not an arduous journey across the Irish Sea. Hails from County
100.
Monaghan, so pretty much fly to either Belfast or Dublin and be home in no time.
$140.
Good visit from Schroeder there. Get down to a ton after 12 darts, looking to hold here again. Join that exclusive club that you mentioned, Dan.
Stefan,
Paul
you
Lim
require
and Petra
100.
Rasmus to win sets against Shane McGurk on the Lakeside stage.
$60. Shane, you require 136.
Well, he wanted 2 treble 16s to leave tops.
96. Stefan, you require 40.
Didn't get them.
Game shot.
Schroeder does get tops and goes 2-1 up in the first set.
Fourth leg, it's Shane to throw first. Game on.
So far this first set going with the throw.
83.
Kirk though needs to hold here to take us all the way.
60.
Did see him produce some big finishes in that first round game on Friday night, the 1-3-4 in the opening set.
120.
Tops. Ton plus finish later on as he went into that 2-0 lead. Really made to work.
100.
By the Finnish debutant Rasmus, who took the next set. 3 legs to 2. Before McGurk turned on the style at the end, averaging 104
60.
in that final set, winning it in a deciding leg to come through.
Yeah, I think it's fair to say that the finishing towards the end of that match was more McGurk-esque. It was that extraordinary match last year against Edwin Torbjornsson where he hit 9 from 9 on the doubles. First time that's ever been achieved in a World Championship across a match of that length.
140.
Very impressive finishing. Kirk down to a finish
60.
first in this leg on throw.
Shane, you require 98. $58. Stefan, you require 144.
Well placed if he comes back. He will. This 144 is not going to go for Stefan Schroeder.
73.
Loves hitting the ball, it seems. Hit it a few times already.
Require 40.
Tops to take us all the way in this first set.
Games on the fourth leg. Shane McGurk.
The arrow levels up the opening set.
Fifth leg, it's Stefan.
4 legs going with the throw.
Game on. $91. $100.
Sneaks a treble with the last dart. Stays in touch. Schroeder back in the red bit. Filling it up.
140.
Of 8 players from the Netherlands here at the Lakeside
180.
One of 3 Irish players. Gets the maximum there. Stephen Rosny, we saw him get a win on debut earlier against Jim McEwen. There's a maximum from Stefan Schroeder.
57. Stefan, you require 90.
No let up from Schroeder.
50.
Took a risk with McGurk back on 164.
164. $98. Stefan, you
So
require
for the first
40.
set against the world champion,
Games
Stefan
on the
Schroeder
first
takes
set.
it out.
Stefan Schroeder.
Everything going with throw.
Second set, first
3
leg.
from 5 on the doubles and a couple of 180s for Schroeder as well. The early impressions are good.
They are, he's settled into this one. Averaging just above the 90 mark.
58.
Go back to that game on Friday night. The opening set averages 85 for McGurk. 71 for Petr Rasmus. He was 100 in that opening set. But Schroeder already making inroads against the reigning world champion.
140. $46.
You mentioned it, Dan, as well about Stefan Schroeder's route to getting to Lakeside. Kind of all come about last minute, didn't it, with that win at the Hungarian Masters, the gold-ranked event, which gave him that golden ticket to come to the Lakeside. Before that, he wasn't in the provisional spots, but that moved him into the seeding spots in the end. He comes here as the number 9 seed. And that week of darts in Hungary, in the capital in Budapest, the World Darts Festival.
140.
Plenty of darts going on that week. The World Masters, Hungarian Masters, a few other events as well. The World Open.
26.
Great opportunity for a lot of players to head out there and pick up a lot of valuable points and get themselves to Lakeside if they can have a good week.
52. $59. Shane, you require 16.
Double 4.
Game shot the first leg. Shane McGurk.
McGurk
Second
takes the
leg
first
Stefan
leg.
to throw first.
Second set.
Game on.
Six legs so far, all going with the throw.
60. $100.
Mentioned there being 8 Dutch players in the Lakeside this year. Was chatting with one of them earlier, Corne Groneveld. He's here watching
46.
Stefan tonight. He's getting his campaign up very shortly, his second crack at the Lakeside. Comes back as a seed this year as well. Feeling very confident about his chances of having a good run this week.
And that could be a third round clash. Corne and Stefan.
100.
Seeds 8 and 9 respectively.
One of them could be facing the number 1 seed, Jimmy Van Schie. All goes according to plan. Not if Shane McGurk has anything to say about it. Fires in the 180. He threatens to get the first breaker throw in this match.
59. Shane, you require 87.
Double 18.
69.
He'll be back.
$58. Shane, you require
Still not
18.
down to a finish, so a lot of time. Legs to split. Double 4.
Game from the second leg.
In the set.
Shane McGurk.
The first break in this match goes to the Irishman.
Third leg is Shane to throw first. Game on. $139. $100. $121.
Looking to get this set wrapped up in double quick time, McGurk. Looking to
57.
The Open title. What was the men's title? We've not seen someone go back-to-back since Glenn Durrant did the hat-trick from 2017 through to 2019.
60.
Since then, we've seen a range of different winners.
I'm sure he'll be thrilled at that mention.
Well, you know, I like to keep him happy.
Evening dozer, if you watch it.
140.
Yeah, I think Emmerdale's finished, so he's usually tuning into the darts after that. Or Biker Grove.
55.
Back comes Schroeder.
140. Shane, you require 126.
Double 6 for the sets.
Game
Shane McGurk takes care of it in no time.
Shane McGurk.
Well, if the first set was tight and tense, that one was one-way traffic. Stefan didn't even get a dart at double. And as a result, McGurk levels up, averaging 8 points more than his opponent.
180!
A gap that's been quickly cut.
Very comprehensive second set there from McGurk.
140!
After that first set went all the way to a final leg. But the equation's still the same for Schroeder. He won the bull in the back room.
100!
He'll have to throw in sets 1, 3 and 5. If he can hold his throw in all of them sets, he will be going through.
76. $66.
For Schroeder, someone that got an awful lot of stage experience yet. Looking at his run to that Hungarian Masters title.
140. Stefan, you require 155.
He looks at this 155, which isn't going to go. He did get a win against Jimmy Van Schie in that tournament, as well as Jeff Smith, who were the two finalists of the World Masters that
145.
week.
What is it about this number? Well, he's not quite going to copy the Mitchell-Lawrie playbook.
Stefan, you require 56. $16. Shane, you require 56.
To edge ahead for the first time tonight.
Games on the first leg. Shane
Double
McGurk.
top is taken. It's now 4 legs in a row for Shane
Second leg
McGurk.
is Shane to throw first. Game on.
And it's as if he's never been away.
Yeah, he's been back home. He had a wedding yesterday.
Yeah, good
60.
point.
81.
It's as if he was only away for 1 day to attend a friend's wedding.
That's got a better ring to it.
Happy now?
I'm always happy.
Good lad.
100.
Yeah, McGurk has wrestle control of this one after dropping the first set.
81.
Got to say, if that 145 would have gone, I would have been on the phone to James Richardson, because he was telling me quite recently, since he took those two 145s to beat Barney at the Worlds, he's never checked out a 145 in a game. They can show him how it's done.
60. $60. 99. Shane, you require 144. $112.
Set-up play outstanding.
Very good after the first start, straight into the one.
140.
Tidies up
Shane,
well.
you require 32.
Schroeder taps him on the shoulder with that 140 to leave tops.
Shane,
He's not going to get a go at it.
Shane McGurk.
The run continues for McGurk. That is 5
Third
legs
leg,
on
it's
the
Stefan
spin.
to throw first. Game on.
Set down. Now a leg away from going 2-1 up in sets.
$57. $125. $100. $80. $60.
Trebleless visit there for Schroeder. Kirk looking to pounce. Going for cover.
89.
Profit, but after that first start, probably expected more. Needs another one to get down to a finish.
100.
Can't find it, so McGurk will have 6 starts from this 207 to wrap up another 3-0 set.
171.
McGurk knows he's got Schroeder on the ropes.
140. Shane, you require 36.
Double 18. Now double 9. Just inside.
No score. Stefan, you require 44.
And that's probably not the worst bus score ever. Means you can go back and have another go at double 18, if allowed. Double 16.
$12.
Stefan Schroeder cannot end the
Shane, you
streak.
require 36.
This for 6 in a row. Take 2.
Game's on the
Gets it
third
right
set.
this time.
Shane McGurk.
Shane McGurk. It's 2-1 up.
Fourth set, first leg, it's Shane to throw first. Game on.
Now 1 set away from ticking off the second assignment on this world title defence. Got past Petri Rasmus by 3 sets to 1 on
41.
Friday night. Hoping to repeat that scoreline here. Get rid of
60.
number 9 seed Stefan Schroeder on his Lakeside debut.
$180. 180.
Turns the favour. The 180 of his own.
Shane McGurk well on his way to recording the most
100.
impressive performance at Lakeside so far this year. He's averaging around the 96 mark.
82.
Statement performance incoming.
Certainly is so far. a lot of the talk, a lot of the hype.
140.
Tonight. Shane McGurk can put in a big average here. Finish this one off. He's going to get more of the attention.
49. Shane, you require 40. Game's on the first leg. Shane McGurk. Second leg and Stefan to throw first.
Continues.
Game on.
7 legs on the trot.
$40. 44.
I spoke with Shane a few weeks ago ahead of this world title defence. Though he's not played an awful lot of the WDF Tour, not a lot of competitive darts this year, you'd say. He's played a lot of exhibitions, personal appearances, things like that. He still says he feels like he is an improved player from 12 months ago. He feels like week by week, month by month, he's getting better.
45.
He does put it down to that world title win last year, the confidence that it gave him. Feels like he's come back here at Lakeside for
100.
a second time. Much more rounded player, and he feels like he's got the bottle in the big situations.
57.
No great return in this leg. But it is interesting when you do look at Shane McGurk's 2025 following the Lakeside win last year. I think many will have expected him to get a PDC Tour card.
130.
And he's not really pulled up trees in the secondary circuits either. He's had a few good weeks at Modus, which has kept him going.
100.
Yeah, he loves playing at the Cathedral. That Q-School campaign, I spoke to him about that as well. He come through the first stage on the first day, so which meant he had
35.
2 days off, which for someone that likes to be doing stuff is probably the worst thing for him, and he just couldn't get things going in that final stage. I'm sure he'll be back there next year to try again. But will he be 92. Going there as a 2-time world champion?
$100. Stefan, you require 68.
Been a long time since Schroeder's won a leg.
36.
The weight
Shane
goes on.
86.
It's to go one away. Double 16.
Game's on the second leg. Shane McGurk.
And that is 8 on the spin. It's not going to be 9 out of 9 on the doubles, but he could be.
Third leg is Shane to throw first.
9 legs in a row. If he can get this one, be through to the third round. We'll be playing either Corne Groneveld or Jonas
60.
Masalin.
$97.
You can see Corne in the background there. He's got a good view of this one.
Yes, to Shane's right. Looks nice and reclined, doesn't he?
100.
Looks like they put some recliners in the crowd. He's got his earbuds in. Assume he's listening to the weekly darts cast. An avid listener.
60.
Never make assumptions.
Said he was trying to get to sleep earlier,
55.
so that's why he put it on.
$83.
It started promisingly for Stefan, taking that first set. 3 darts from 5 at the double, but since then he's only had 5 more
39.
across the following 8 legs.
Yeah, it's been a steep learning curve, this Lakeside debut so far for Stefan Schroeder.
43.
been practicing with Clint Clarkson, the Canadian. He came over to the Netherlands a week or so ago to practice with Stefan. Won a pairs tournament together as well. He's got his second round game to come after getting a win on his debut over the weekend.
100.
Well, McGurk's on a bogey number. Schroeder's on a finish. This might be the glimmer of hope that he needs.
60. Stefan, you require 118.
Can Stefan stop the rock? Needs to find a treble. He does.
99.
He can't find the double 19, and this is a chance for Shane
require
McGurk
106.
to continue his world title defence.
Double top. Shane McGurk cruises through to round 3. It's another 3-1 victory and another post-90 average. Shane McGurk absolutely loves it here at the Lakeside. The number 9 seed, Stefan Schroeder, follows Liam Mandel-Lawrence in being a seeded departure, and McGurk goes through. That's it for this evening. Please join us again at 6 p.m. tomorrow, UK time.
Ladies and gentlemen, please show your appreciation for Stefan Schroeder. And the world champion marches on, Shane McGurk. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that does bring our evening session to a conclusion. What a fantastic standard of darts we've seen tonight. Has everyone had a good time? Is anyone coming back tomorrow? The ones that are coming back tomorrow, we look forward to seeing you. All of you that have been here tonight, if you're not coming back, it's been a pleasure having your company here in the Lakeside Country Club, and we hope to see you again sometime soon. Thank you all very much. Have a very safe journey home, and good night.
The 47th annual Winmore Fleetwood Memorial Las Vegas Open runs from 16th to 18th of January. Sign up for a chance at Open Women's 2026 WDF World Championship spots.
The Romanian Darts Festival is 23rd to 25th of January. Register by Wednesday the 23rd of January to join one of the WDF British Darting Festivals in historic Bucharest.
The Toto Dutch Open Darts is 5th to 8th of February. Registered by 15th of January. With 2026 WDF World Championship places on offer, it's the world's largest darts party. Don't miss it.
The Irish Open, Irish Classic and Carli Open take place in November 2026. The WDF's second biggest festival offers more chances for 2027 World Championships qualification.
For more details on each tournament, visit the link in the description. Special thanks to sponsors and partners Target, Luke 1977, Master Cooler and broadcast partner S4C.